this is not very natural makeup, but it's just like a beginner's tips and tricks, and also just me doing my makeup for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Also, I'm like sick right now, so don't judge my voice. My first product is this e.l.f. cream primer. It's poreless, hopefully, and I'm just gonna be rubbing it on my face and on my hand. But next, I'm gonna be using my Maybelline Fit Me Poreless Matte Foundation in the shade 115. It's a little bit dark for me, so no judgment. Basically, if you're a beginner in foundation, what you want to do, the first thing you want to do is put it out on your hand. You just put it out on your hand like that, and then get whatever kind of brush you're using, whether it's a beauty blender or a foundation brush or a powder brush. Get that and blend it in. What I do is I take my finger and I put it in the places where you're gonna need it most. So like your nose, like the bridge, your cheeks, like your upper cheekbones, and then also parts on your jawline and your mid cheek. Just basically rub it on your face wherever you need it. Try to get it everywhere too. Now, do not blend it in with your hands. It's gonna get everywhere. Just cover your main points with your hands, and then get any kind of blender you want to use. Honestly, I don't recommend beauty blenders because I think they take away a lot of product. I like to use this brush that I got. It's from Eco Minerals. Just got it like Target or something. I'm gonna blend it in, so yeah. Okay, so my next step, I'm just going to be doing contour, and I have these Wet n Wild sticks. They're actually fairly new. It's just I was organizing my makeup, and it just got kind of powdery from all the powder it's been around. I just got the medium shade. It's actually 806 Wears Walnut in their contour and highlight sticks. I find these super helpful because they blend very smoothly, so if you're thinking about getting them, I recommend them. And I'm also going to be doing my jawline. It's very important to try to enunciate your jawline if you have more of a double chin like me. And also right here, and right here on my nose. And now I'm just going to get my concealer. I have this Maybelline Brightening Concealer in the lightest shade I could find. You need one that's at least like 3 shades lighter than your foundation to make it good. And you're gonna draw triangles. It's gonna go from here, gonna make a line. It doesn't show up very well. You have to go in. Then you make a line from your under eye. You try to fill it in. Don't fill it in too much. You can have like little weird streaky things. Gotta rub it in though. And then put some on your nose and wherever else you have freaking redness. Now I'm gonna be using this Laura Mercier facial brush. It's just for your face to blend it all in. For your nose, I like to press it and just kind of fluff it in. It's hard to buff it, but just fluff it in. When you're blending in your contour, blend up. Always blend up rather than down. You do not want to get it mixed up in your jawline contour. And blend it in until you feel like you can't see it. Okay, one side's blended, one's not. I'm gonna get back with you when I blend it all in because this has been going for way too long. Okay, so next is eyes, and the first color I'm going to be using, my eyes, is from this palette. It's called La Palette Ombre. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna be using this kind of nude dusty rose right here. I'm gonna be using that just as my base. I'm going to start in my corner and then I'm going to work my way out. This is very pigmented. I really actually like this a lot. This is one of my first times using this color. Okay, so next I'm using this very dark beige right where my brush is. I'm just going to take that, and actually I'm going to use this side for it. Take it, and I'm going to put it in my crease. Okay, so the last step to your eye, taking any white or shimmery-ish powder or cream eyeshadow that you have. And it can be like, even it can be like this shade if you want it to. This is like a peach shade. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a peach shade. But I'm just using the lightest color I have, which is this nice shimmery silver. You put it in your corners. Now, it needs to be blended in. This particular powder needs to be blended in. I'm just using my big brush just to like, because I don't want to go in detail. I don't use eyeliner that often because it's really unsafe to put eyeliner on your waterline, and I find that's the only real look that kind of does me a little bit of justice. So I'm just going to be going in with mascara. It's very important that you do mascara after your eyeshadow because you can get the powder from your eyeshadow on your eyelashes that you just did. Okay, not a very flattering angle, I know, but I'm using the Clinique High Impact Mascara. Basically, when you're applying mascara, you go to the end of your eyelashes and then up from there, because there are parts that are not very visible to your naked eye, I guess, without it having any makeup on it, but you can really make them look longer if you just go from the end and down. For the bottoms, you just want to lightly go over it. It makes them look a lot longer and more full, I guess, if you just do this. And on the other side, you're gonna do same thing. Well, this is before, well, kind of before, and then this is the after. Now, once you get your mascara under your eyes, you can even use a toothbrush for this. Like, heck, this is the easiest thing, but it makes a world of difference. You just take your brush, you're gonna get all the clumps out. And if you can grab a clump, go ahead. Okay, so that's basically, there's one more step, but I just wanted to say this is kind of it. I wanted to show you my eyes, because the lighting in here is so bad, yay! But this is what it looks like kind of regularly. It looks like I did a really bad blending job when it's like down here. It makes me look orange. But it actually looks like this. This is what it looks like now. Last step. So I mentioned before that I got my contour stick from the Wet n Wild Contour and Highlight, just sort of sticks, I guess. I also have my highlight from their Contour and Highlight sticks thing. They call it Illuminator, but it's also called Highlight. This is in the shade 800 When the Nude Strikes. I'm just gonna swatch it. It's a highlighter that I can afford. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's very shimmery. Very good quality for a freaking stick. So we're just gonna apply it now. Okay, you guys, so somehow the footage of me putting on my highlighter was lost, so I'm just gonna do a brief synopsis of it. Basically, you're going to take your highlighter and you put it on the bridge of your nose, the tip of your nose, the tip of your chin, on the high part of your cheekbone, and under your eyes if you want to. It doesn't need to be under your eyes. I prefer not to put it under your eyes. And then you put up here, over your brow and connecting with the other line, a little bit under your brow if you want, under your brow on both sides. And you can put a little bit on the top of your lip and your forehead. So that's pretty much where you can put it. Also, if you don't have an eyeshadow highlighter, you can put it as your eyeshadow highlighter, like in the corners of your eye. I'm a mess. I'm gonna be going in with this rose water toner. Sometimes I use it on my face just to make my face blanker when I forget. My primer, it's very easy just to put on, put it on all over my lips. It gets them a nice rosy tone. And then after you put on, preferably toner, then you're just gonna wait for it to dry, and it dries on like solid, at least mine does. And then I have to find it, but I'm gonna be putting on this Glow Bomb, and it's from like Estee Lauder. It's called Genuine Glow. Just put it on there. This angle makes me look super crusty. This is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, that's how you do your lips, that's how you do your eyes, that's how you do your face, your highlight, your contour when you're a beginner like me and shouldn't be wearing a lot of makeup like me. But I mean, honey, if you are 8 years old and you want to do your makeup, do your freaking makeup. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do your makeup. You do you, boo-boo. Oh, look at the highlight. There's like a huge chance this won't get uploaded and it will end up in like the bloopers when I'm famous. I also forgot to film an outro, but if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more from me, you should subscribe. Please do not forget to subscribe. It's just the red button that's next to my channel down below. And also, if you have any thoughts about it, please share them in the comment section. If this was helpful for you or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys. Bye. I'll see you next time. We're almost at 200. Let's get me there. Bye.